The boy merely touched a fresco on the wall. He triggered a hidden mechanism. Driven by curiosity, he cautiously entered the secret room. Now he doesn't know that his actions would change the fate of the Galactic Empire. When Mike arrived in the halls of the chamber, he saw a human specimen cut into 7 pieces. The texture of the skin was so real, he couldn't help but reach out and touch it.
Will you set me free? Wait!
Mike was devastated. He hid in the corner and watched. This specimen was the last robot in the galaxy. Dan Moore.
I have stories in me. Many stories. Would you like to hear one?
Seeing no danger, Mike let his guard down. From then on, Dan Moore was his only friend. Mike often came here to listen to stories, and he learned from her the origin of the Galactic Empire. It turns out that a long time ago, humans and robots began on a planet called Earth. But when the robot war broke out, humans destroyed all the robots. For the past 5,000 years, Dan Moore has been imprisoned here, and her consciousness is active. How strong would her brain have to be to withstand this isolation? Dan Moore wanted to be free, and Mike was his only chance. If he presses the crystal pillar, the reorganization mechanism will be activated. But Mike's no fool. He obviously wouldn't make such a cheap mistake. Until the day Mike's mother died, the new king was in a state of frustration. He didn't know what to do about his rival ministers. Dan Moore saw her chance. She offered to help him run the empire, but Mike suspected she was up to no good, and he left the chamber without looking back. And he never came back, until 20 years later, Mike returned to the chamber and flipped the switch. Though Dan Moore had recovered his body, Mike set up a laser fence as a precaution. But as time went on, Mike was intrigued by a woman who never aged. He found a toolbox from an ancient geocache. He gave it to Dan Moore as an engagement present. Mike then removed the laser barrier. Dan Moore had waited 5,000 years for this moment. She was so grateful to Mike. The tools inside could modify the robot's program. Mike opened up Dan Moore's back. He slipped a part inside, and Dan Moore was free of her restraints. But Mike also left himself open for a fight.
You can still harm humans, just not me.
It is not freedom.